All right, it says we are live. Hello. Hopefully I have done all of the setup correctly. Yes, Matthew, that is correct. Subscriber mode is great until the bots learn to subscribe first. Yes. That is definitely the caveat. Yeah. But hello, welcome. Happy Sunday. I am hoping to get a good bit of productivity done today, sort of a mix of setting myself up for next week, but also making sure that I am finishing revisions of a couple of scenes, so things are happening. Good things, hopefully. Let me adjust my laptop monitor over here, so that way I can have everything split up the way I like it. Anyway, so yes, welcome. Subscriber mode is on. I pinned that to the top of the chat just so you know. We have had an influx of bots again in the last few weeks, months. It seems like it stops for a while and then it comes back with a vengeance. But anyway, so as of yet, they do not seem to know how to subscribe. So that is one of the ways that we combat the bots attack. So if you feel like chatting, all you have to do is be subscribed for 5 minutes. It's that was that was the default shortest option that I saw. So anyway, there you go. That's your option. If you would like to be chatty chat, then please subscribe. And hopefully you'll get more out of it than just chatting. So, all right. So Claude says, hello, combat the bots. Yes, yes, yes. Bess is here. Hello, hello. How are you? And also Matthew said hi. Hello. Megan is here. Hello, all. And that's where the mods also come in for helping with the ban hammer time. Plot twist, the bot is the moderator. Oh no, that would be terrible. Yeah, I don't think I want to give a bot permission. But yeah. Yes, I am now live. I think I was about a minute or so late, so apologies. BA is here. Hey, y'all. Hello, how are you? How are the waters? Have they mostly receded? Is that the right word I want? Yes. And are you looking at any more new storms up in your area, or are things going to be sort of in the clear for a while? CB is here. Hello. Saw you over on Amber's stream as well. Beth says, getting back to writing after a 4-day involuntary break. Oh no. Always takes you a minute to get back into the brain. Yes, this is very true. Yes. So hopefully we can help you get back into the vein of your writing, whatever it is you needed to get done. Let's see. CB says you're going to get some nasty thunderstorms where you are. Gotcha. Okay. Hopefully, I don't think anything super big is scheduled to be on the horizon for me. So that's at least nice. However, I will still be occasionally checking my phone, just so you're aware, because Bestie still has not had baby. So we were hoping that baby would come on the 12th on the full moon. Did not happen. So yeah, she's scheduled for induction to begin Monday at 8 p.m. and then really go to town if things have not happened on Tuesday, 8 a.m. So there's a 12-hour window that the doctors sort of, after they give the initial stuff. But anyway, so she's hoping that baby will sort of get into gear and sort of start things a little bit easier. She said she is going to make some eggplant parmesan for tonight. I think that was right. Yes, tonight, so that it can start working, so that tomorrow hopefully won't have to because there's apparently something about eggplant parmesan that that helps with the labor process. But anyway, so I will be occasionally checking my phone, especially if it buzzes and I get a text message. Just so you know, I'm not like usually on my phone that much, but I am very excited about Bestie's baby. So yeah. Anyway, Best is exciting, sending positive energy. Thank you. Yes, she is very excited. She's always wanted to be a mom. So raspberry leaf tea is apparently supposedly good for getting things going, as is curry. I think probably a lot of the spices in the curry is what's that. Fresh pineapple as well. Yeah, I think she probably has a list in her brain of things that are supposed to help at this point. So yeah, so I suspect that she's probably been eating a lot of these things already this weekend. But yeah, I will text her for sure. Monique is here. Hey everyone. Hello. Claude says, Roger, exterminate. I'll be back. Oh no, did I just denounce myself? Monique is watching the last episode of Critical Role Campaign 2. Nice. Excellent. You're also kind of blocked because you're on chapter 18 and you know what needs to get done, but I don't know how your characters are going to do it. Think of, so you could think of like the most weird way to do it possible and see, so you could sort of like have two, what's the simplest way to do it? What's the most extravagant, weird, off the wall way, and have somebody suggest the simple way, and then if your characters are inclined to go the opposite way, you could go the wild and wacky way. So yeah. Claude says to Monique, campaign 2 was such a blast. The best in your opinion? Yes. Matthew says, got my book to 18,000 words. Nice. Your goal is 20,000. Yes, hopefully we can help you reach that. CB says adult activities also help sometimes. Yes, sort of like doing something else. Monique says, I'm feeling so bittersweet. At the end of the campaign, yes. You're at the end of the campaign, right? Yes, the last episode. There we go, brain. CB says, I learned all this stuff for Stark for President. Gotcha. You feel like you're sort of planning a D&D encounter. I mean, you're not wrong, because essentially D&D campaign planning is plotting and world building. So yes, you are not wrong. Amy is here. Hello. You have missed so many streams these days, but welcome back. We are glad to have you. BA says the waters have gone down. Yay. Rain today, but it's slow and steady, on and off. Some rain this week and a few thunderstorms. Gotcha. Well, hopefully there is enough room for the water to soak into the soil rather than just laying on top. Okay, so we need today's card. So today we have the White Raven in the inverse position, upside down position. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so here is our raven, our white raven, but remember, upside down position. The main message is trust in the magic. So are you being distracted by the illusion of a chaotic universe? Deep in your heart, you know the world is full of magic, and the white raven has appeared to remind you that the ways of the world can cause spiritual amnesia. Stay awake and alert, for the spirit wants you to enjoy the miracles all around you. Remember, the evidence of the divine order can be seen everywhere. Ask for a sign, and it shall be yours. Synchronicities happen all the time. So if you are in time of challenge and feeling cynical, all you need to do is ask for a reminder. The white raven will appear to assure you that all of this is leading to something better, for magic is in the wind. Okay, so signs, synchronicities, and patterns. And yeah, like it doesn't have to be super logical. So this might be an answer to Monique's question of how your characters are going to do it. It does not have to be a logical, plain answer. It can be something weird. It can be something magical. It does not have to sort of necessarily be completely done by logic. So that may or may not be fitting for Monique's story. Hopefully it will help for all of us. Synchronicities and signs can always be really fun to look for. So Laura, I'm jealous. You're eating mozzarella sticks. Yay! They're so delicious. You've never seen a white raven before. I don't think I have seen one in real life. I believe I have seen pictures of one that has albinism. But I don't think I've seen one in real life. It's pretty weird. It is. I love this particular deck. It's Colette Baron-Reid's Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And the cards that we pull are often appropriate for us. So CB says, we need some rain over here very badly. Almost half the country is in drought. Yeah. And the rest of Europe is not too far behind. Yeah. Mozzarella sticks. Yes. CB's eating chocolate. Excellent. Monique says, speaking of D&D, I saw a deck of D&D tarot cards while you were out on Friday, and you did your first attempt at reading cards. Oh, how did it go? Monique says, the White Raven's description is perfect. Yes, I figured it might be for you. Amy says, I definitely get distracted by all the chaos. Your creativity is chaos, and sometimes that's okay, but you might have to look for that pattern or sign within the chaos. Monique says, I'm going to make a cup of tea before we get started. Emmy has been doing so many random art things without any sense or need. You've painted parts of your table, and it's on your story on Instagram. Excellent. Nice. Matthew says to Emmy, my process usually involves thinking about 50 different stories and trying to write about only one. Yes. Amber is here. Yay. Laura was teasing Jace about them earlier. Yeah. I mean, mozzarella sticks are tasty, so not your half. Gotcha. See, you had some rain a little while ago. Nice. Emmy says, I need to pull back to writing. We're supposed to be getting rain this week. Excellent. Monique says, I'm bad at shuffling. The decks and the descriptions of the card were vague, but the artwork is very nice. Yeah. And some decks are like that, so you just have to find one that resonates with you. Alrighty. We need to do a spritey sprint. Oops, I tucked that away too soon. I did create some new timers yesterday to go along with our farting critter playlist. So yes, shuffling decks takes practice. Yes, indeed. Your brain is a bag of cats and the stench of cray-cray is overwhelming. Your neighborhood was ready to build an ark a week ago. Yeah. Yeah, the weather has definitely gotten more extreme. So, okay. All right, let me share my screen. So we have a 25-minute timer that the cat is doing I think this is Downward Dog. And then we have a 30-minute cat that is reaching for its toes. And we have a new break timer, which is a little husky. All of them are part of the farting timer playlist. So I decided I would make some of those today. So the question is, though, do you need a warm-up sprint? Do we need a 15 to get us started? Or can we go straight into the longer length? Your choice. Warm-up or 25? We also have some of our water timers available as well, and our other more classic farting timers. All right, Claude and CB vote for 25 off the bat. Writing Rose makes a third vote for that? All right. Okay. So this is another one of our silent farting timers. So the majority of the timer is silent except for at the end where you will hear the fart sound. So, you know, you can feel free to blame it on your dog, your cat, your significant other, your children, whatever. But it is silent so that you can play whatever else music you prefer during the stream. So here are your reminders. Number 1, save your document if you have already been working today. If not, now's a great time to pull it up. Number 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with and go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching. And 4, make sure that if you need a break for a snack, for a longer stretch, whatever it is, make sure you are taking care of yourself as you are writing. Here we go, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. How was that? How was your first sprint? I set up the majority of next week in my planner. I left some space as I go for things to change this week. So I did not fill it up quite as much as I normally would because there's some things that are kind of up in the air for this week. So hopefully, no, there's no baby yet. No baby yet. Bestie's baby's still not here. So Bestie's baby is just has their own mind. So yeah. But anyway, so that was part of what I'm leaving some space for. So leaving some space for that. Let's see. So I don't have a specific word number because I started and read like a couple paragraphs in just real quick in the scene that I'm going to be working on. And then I switched to my planner because I'm procrastinating. Because that's what we do. But I will next sprint. I will be in the document and changing things. So yes, the farting timer playlist is in the description box. It has been updated to include the 3 new timers that I posted today. Jen says, hey everyone, you're not actively writing as of yet, but I thought you would say hi. Hello. And Jen was excited about the yoga kitty. Claude said hello to Jen. And then Laura accidentally hit the screen when you were trying to get comfy under the covers and accidentally deleted Claude's message. Oopsies. Rachel says, yay, not too late. Yes, not too late. You are here. Elizabeth said, I had every intention of writing today, but fell asleep on the couch. Oh, well, let's try and edit some pages now. Yes. Yes, yes. Jen says, you're allowed to fall asleep. You do that all the time. Yes. I should hope so. Megan says, I'm trying to come up with a floor plan for the nursing home in your story. It's much harder than it looks. Is there any reason why you would not go and look up floor plans of existing nursing homes? The few that I have been in have usually been arranged in sort of either U, O, or H shapes. And I think more often H shapes, and sort of like the connecting hall is where like the nurse's station is. And the majority of like the bigger ones that I've been at have multiple buildings that are of the same shape. And so that the property for the nursing home is multiple buildings. So yeah, anyway, I don't know if that helps or not. CB says 103 words. Excellent. Beth says just reading for that one, but getting back in the groove. Excellent. Elizabeth says, glad I'm not alone and taking naps. Yes, you are not. Amy says, it's very hot, so all is going very slowly, but you started working on more of your illustrated story. Excellent. Yay. Jen says, I am trying to take weekends off and work more during the week, but it is hard. Yes. Yeah. Especially when you transition to working for yourself and working full-time on writing. It's like you have to figure out how to create office hours for yourself and when you want to work. Claude says, you worked in Roll20 for your mini campaign. It's a horror-based homemade RPG. Nice. Excellent. Jen says hi to Emmy. It's been a minute. And CB says, I also borrowed 2K words from an old draft of Operation MCU. Excellent. Gotta love when you can actually reuse things. Jen says hi to Claude. You missed the whole oops, how are you? Claude says, I'm great to Jen. Writing goes very well since in the last 3 weeks. Nice. Excellent. Gotta love that. Megan says, I can't really find any that are large enough for your nursing home. Gotcha. Okay. Jen says, I'm good, just trying to get settled into a work schedule since school started for your girl. They made it so the kids go to school later, and they are so spoiled. You're hoping for a strong week starting tomorrow. Excellent. I hope so too. Amy says, Jen, I feel like I've not been around. I wanted to, but spending time with family and loads happening. Yep, it happens. Monique says, pantsing my way through chapter 18. Jane and Andy are trying to be sneaky, but oops, vampire attack. Jen says, hope everything is okay to Emmy. Jen has a bad habit of guilting yourself about resting. Yeah. BA says, Halloween movie watch. I mean, research. Yeah. Everything is research. When you everything is research. Heather says, hello. Hello. And Precious is here. Hi, everyone. Hello, Precious. How are you? Megan says it's set on 11 acres of land and has everything you could ever want. A library, an art studio, pool, you name it. Okay. So if it is a large property, you are likely going to have different stages of apartments or rooms. It's more likely that they would have a section that is pretty much independent, but just like didn't want to live and own their own home anymore. And then they progressively get more intensive care as they move from building area to building area. And you would have rooms where they could still be a couple together, and versus single rooms, different sizes, and sort of like luxury, whether or not there's an in-unit washer dryer, etc. If not, and then slowly towards memory units, where the residents have to be sort of like have to sign in and out so they know when you're gone, versus like the completely locked memory units, the ones where they're not allowed to wander by themselves. There are a lot of sort of those graduated ones that are run by okay, so here I'm going to say Westminster. What do they call it? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the chat, because this is what I am referencing when I am talking about stuff. This is where my grandparents and great aunt were, and they had a variety of different stages they were at. So you may want to look at something like this, and I don't know if I think they have, so independent living, assisted living, nursing care, therapy, and rehab for like temporary stay after you've been to the hospital type thing. Laura! Yay! Oh my gosh, Laura, I'm so excited. The agent that requested the 50 pages from Seeds of Doubt just requested the full manuscript. Yay! Oh, Laura, that's amazing. Yay! I'm so excited. I wish I had confetti. There's a confetti ball in the chat for you. Congrats, Laura. That's so amazing. I'm so excited. It's that much closer. It's that much. I'm so excited. Oh, yay. Laura, that's amazing. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Oh, yay. Jen says, congratulations, Laura. CB says, oh my goodness, Laura, that's fantastic. Megan says, nice. I think this might have been, yes, this was in, I think, reference to the link that I sent. And then Laura, then Megan was like, yay, Laura. So, yes. Monique says, congrats to Laura. Elizabeth says, yay, and has party hat on for you. And Claude says, congrats to Laura. Oh, gosh, Laura, I'm so excited. Emmy says, congrats. You should definitely be excited. We are excited for you. That's amazing. Oh, yay. Where are we? Morgan says, congrats to Laura. Heather says, congrats to Laura. Yes, absolutely. Laura is headed towards great success. Congrats. So much congrats. Yay. And Writing Rose says, that's amazing, Laura. Yes. Oh, goodness. I'm so excited for you. Okay, I got distracted, so I think I skipped a couple comments. I'm sorry. Okay. Precious is on draft 0.3, trying to correct it and to be able to make sense so you can write more of the story. Yes, corrections when you know that there's something in the back of your brain that's not working right. Corrections are definitely needed. So hopefully you can figure out what it is and you know exactly how to correct it or know whereabouts you need to make some corrections to make it happen. Jen says, I want to live on this 11-acre retirement / nursing home. Monique says, to Megan, sounds like a place I would want to live at too. CB says, you might be worth it watching The Golden Girls for research purposes and make notes about Shady Pines, the care facility that Dorothy sent Sophia to after her stroke. Your advice, if it's a fictional place, set it in Texas, they'll need the land. Oh, for spreading out, yeah. Yeah, your mom lives in a place like this, and independent living was larger and separate from the people that need more care. Yeah. Yeah, the independent living was much more like apartments that would be normal. So, set in Southern California, you found the perfect plot of land for it. Fantastic. And it had a lot of activities. Yeah, activities were a thing. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Precious wants Laura to do a live stream about feelings on it. Laura definitely could. Jen says, when I took care of my mom, you often joked about the residents about moving in when I was of age. It was so nice. Yeah. I mean, some of them are very nice, but a lot of them also have restrictions as to when you can go in. So, yeah. I'm so excited for Laura. Okay, we do need to do another sprinty sprint. Would you like to do the other 30-minute kitty yoga timer, or would you like to swap to water? So kitty yoga 30 minutes or water timer? Laura says, bah. Monique has a random question. How much strength would it take to break a door down if a door was locked? This depends on the type of door, honestly, because like these doors, like regular household doors, are not necessarily as solid as old antique doors. So these doors are more like made out of like 2 pieces of plywood and like kind of edges. So they might slightly be hollow inside, so depending on which ones you choose. And a metal door would be different. Also the structure of the door knob would play a part in how hard it would be to destroy a door. How many sort of like connections it has to the door jamb on either the like door handle side or on the hinge side, how big and beefy the hinges are, and sort of like the plates. Sorry, just buzzed. Okay, so no baby. Ooh, Bessie has a feeling she's getting close to possibly starting on her own, but we'll see if we make it until 8 p.m. Monday night or need to head in earlier. Okay. Sorry. Could be an antique-ish door because the house is old. Yeah, in that case, it could be like solid oak, which would mean it would be harder to bust through. So then it would become a question of like how hefty is the hardware that attaches it to the door jamb and wall type thing. So okay, anyway, 1 vote for water, 1 vote for kitty, second vote for water, second vote for kitty, third vote for yoga kitty. Okay, so we have 30-minute yoga kitty then. That's exactly why I used to just watching Golden Girls. Sophia hated Shady Pines, and then there was the other facility, Sunny Pastures. Would not be a metal moon. A metal moon. Would not be a metal door. Laura is over the moon. I'm excited for you. That's amazing. You worked so hard on this, and it's gonna come true, and it's gonna be amazing, and we'll be able to buy your book. It's gonna be amazing. CB says, when you lived in the care facility you used to live in, you locked yourself out of your room once and had to use your hip to open it. Jen says, I've said it many times, but you're so very talented, Laura. Your hard work is going to pay off. Yes. Okay, and we have a 4th vote for Kitty. Excellent. Okay, so this is the self-promo sprint, which means that if you have something you want to promote that is writing adjacent, you have a chance to do so now. If you have a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page, website, blog, social medias, etc. that are writing adjacent, please do your self-promo in the chat. Just do remember that if you do not have a blue wrench of power like Laura's, I don't know if it shows on here. It does not. Okay. So if you look over in the chat, Laura has a little blue wrench. If you do not have the blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. You can get around this by spelling out .dot and .com and putting some spaces between those letters. All right, so here we go with your regular reminders. 1, save your document if you have made any changes to it whatsoever. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was second sprint. Okay, how we do? Okay. I need my tracker. That's what I need. Okay. Don't forget that was the self-promo sprint. So if you have something to promote and have not yet done so in the chat, make sure you do so now. I got 461. Tooted back on over here just in time. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yes. Okay. Scroll. Okay, I think Jen started the self-promo train, so we will start with Jen. Jen Writes Romance has a link tree in her bio with all of the info under the name Jen Writes Romance. You sell books and you'd love for anyone that enjoys romance to check them out. Megan says that We Will Not Go Back is a feminist video anthology. The pieces are due September 27th and will go live on September 28th. Learn more or contact Megan at Megan's link tree here. Jen says, my cats need to do some yoga. They're all kinds of riled up right now. Oh, no. Amy says, I have a Patreon where your current children's story is released to the public in 2 weekly chapters with your own scribbly illustrations. The next chapter is coming out tomorrow. Heather says, here's my sprint stream from earlier today. Yes, Heather normally streams Sundays at noon Eastern. And during that stream, you mentioned that you're currently revising your novel and are working on your art. You have a couple of events coming up, including Necronomicon in Tampa next month, where you're going to be on a few panels. Here's a link to the Necronomicon. And Heather is a freelance line editor, copy editor, proofreader. Let Heather help you make your work shine. Currently booking for September as well as Q4, and Heather does free sample edits. You can reach Heather via DM, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube comments. There's the contact page in case you need to get a hold of Heather. I popped out to make a cup of tea and then I left it to steep on the counter, so shame on me. Emmy says, good job with the timers. Thank you. I think they're cute. CB heard a huge rumble of thunder and had to go shut the window. BA says, my stuff is here at www.bapascal.com. CB says, I'm back. The window is now closed, but the curtains are drawn, and you glanced at the sky, and it's really gray, which means it's about to start pouring. Heather also has an Etsy shop, Art for Writers and Lovers of Fantasy and Sci-Fi, and there is the link. Elizabeth got 6 pages edited and ate a chocolate muffin. Nice. Laura says, my latest episode of my podcast is an interview with Alexa Dunn about imposter syndrome. And here's the link for Laura's podcast, which is called Twisted Tendrils, Horrific Writing Advice. Rachel says, I'm working on forms and formatting, so wild here. Yes, an absolutely wild time. Precious is on your way home from work. Nice. Excellent. And I guess for my self-promo, I have links in the description for my website, as well as the farting timer playlist, the water timer playlist, and some recent-ish vlogs from last month. I've not done an edited vlog for this month, so at some point it will happen. Alrighty. I think next we should move to a water timer. So, Let's scroll. Do. All right, I'm gonna make sure this gets to the correct timing. Then I can share it. All right, so this next timer that we're going to be using does have ambient wave noise. So if you don't want to be bothered with that, make sure you remember to mute us and then come back when you see the image change. Okay. You're making pumpkin waffles shaped like pumpkins. Oh, how nice. Celebratory, yes. CB is going on hiatus from after Sunday next week. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, we need to do our reminders. 1, save your document. Save all of your progress. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with. I will probably disappear again shortly to go grab my cup of tea off the counter. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was the end of sprint number 3. Making sure that we get it set up for the next one. Alrighty. I am intrigued by Laura's pumpkin waffles. You used a waffle mix but added pureed pumpkin and pumpkin spice to it, topped it with real maple syrup, but had to take out milk in order to counteract like the amount of moisture that you're putting in. So it sounds delicious, and I think I'm pretty sure we have a can of pureed pumpkin pie innards. So I'm maybe up for for trying to duplicate a copy, Laura, over here. I think Mom even has some real maple syrup in the fridge. So I think this could be done, despite not being in Canada. BA says, sounds delicious, Laura. I love summer, but I am definitely ready for fall. Yes. Oh, how many words did I get? CB got 334. Rachel looks at salad. I would prefer waffles. I mean, pretty much all of us would, I think. Okay, I need to do some math calculations. Okay, I got 604. So that one was a pretty good sprint for me. Pretty good sprint. 604. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Cat Leo popped in, said heyo, dropping a like and heading back to the Twitch stream. Cat Leo is currently playing V Rising and celebrating 2 years of streaming on Twitch. So Cat's Twitch stream or Twitch channel is Cat Leo Writing. Twitch.tv/Cat Leo Writing. So if you wanted to pop over and say hi in another tab, that is a great idea. So happy 2-year anniversary. Okay, BA says more Halloween movies and cleaning. Yes. Ooh, okay. So the other thing, I do have Halloween themed timer backgrounds for that are sort of like similar to either the farting timers or sort of like the moving sort of like GIF illustrations, GIF, whatever, the slightly animated illustrations. So I do have some Halloween themed ones that will be coming. I just figured I probably ought to wait till at least September to post them. At least, you know. But anyway, that's where... Okay, CB says, your aunt asked if the sheep that you saw in town were sheep dogs, and you told her that was a bad joke, and they were definitely sheep. Yes, because you mentioned on Amber's stream that you saw sheep on a leash. CB says, I have never had pumpkin. Really? I think you should try it. You've never had pumpkin pie? I mean, I guess some people have sweet potato pie more than pumpkin pie, but you should definitely try pumpkin pie or pumpkin something. I think I had brownies one time that were, instead of eggs, put in pumpkin puree, because one of the guests was vegan. So that was what was sort of swapped out. Vegan or I think it might have been vegetarian rather than vegan. Not sure. Claude growls, a raindrop got in your book. Oh no, had to come back in the house. Oh no. Megan says, now that I have a photo of the property, you can draw buildings on top. Nice. BA says, oh my gosh, please tell me a farting pumpkin ghost. Close. I think I can actually show it to you. My graphics for timers. And then scroll down to so Laura has seen these before. A couple of y'all have seen these before because I think I shared them on one of Charlie's streams over on Twitch. But anyway, so here's one of the bats. Here's the other bat, the angry bat. I think he's my favorite. I just love him so much. And then we have a little dog ghost. And then we have a little skeleton dog. So those are the 4 that I have thus far that are sort of Halloween themed. I do have 2 foxes as well somewhere down here. I have this little farty fox and I have this little farty fox. So, but the bats are so cute. I think, I can't remember if it was Charlie or if it was, I can't remember. I know it was on Charlie's stream that we, somebody suggested these sort of like speed lines to make it sort of like he was rocketing across the room with the fart. But he's so grumpy looking. He's so cute. So cute. Love it. But yeah, the dog and the single jack-o'-lantern, and then the skeleton hoodie dog with the tower of jack-o'-lanterns. There's something about this one that there was a movie when I was a kid that was already old. We had it on VHS, and I want to say it was like Frankenweenie. But I don't remember it that well. I think it was, oh gosh, was it a Boston Terrier maybe that had like the bolts on the neck? Was it a Boston Terrier? No, it was not a Boston Terrier. It had a much sort of like a longer muzzle. I don't know what kind of, I will have to look it up. Frankenweenie. No, it was, okay, so it was the 1984 version. Yes, this one. Okay, share the screen again. I don't know why this particular Frankenweenie. Oh, this one. This was one of my childhood favorite Halloween movies. And then like The Bride of Frankenstein. They bleached or did something to the poodle's hair. Oh, it was so cute. Anyway, I loved that movie. I have not seen the remake of it, but I do remember seeing the trailer and going, doesn't that movie already exist? Doesn't that already exist? Laura, you should absolutely watch this movie. Absolutely, 100% you should watch that movie. So CB says, nope, I have never been in the US for Thanksgiving. You can make pumpkin pie whenever you want. It's a fall thing. It's not just a Thanksgiving thing. Those bats, they're so cute. I love them. BA loves them as well. Oh, good. Laura, yes, you should watch this movie. Absolutely. I'm so glad you picked up Bunnicula when I recommended that, and I think you'll also enjoy Frankenweenie. But I don't know. Again, I don't know what the newer one is like. All I know is the 84 version was wonderful. Heather says, previous sprint, you did some promo here, helped the hubby with something, made a couple of revisions, and did some parenting. Busy, busy gig. CB says, there's a Recess episode where Spinelli thinks she's too old for Halloween, so you're watching that this week. Oh, nice. Precious got home, ready to sprint. Excellent. And you did some more promo and more parenting. Nice. You are on the ball, just so busy today. Lots of things getting it done. That's amazing. We shall follow your lead and switch to a next sprinty sprint. All right. So again, this is the next 25-minute session in that same ambient timer session. So again, we will have the sound of waves. So if you do not care for that, remember to mute us. So here we go. 1, save your document. 2, take a sip of something. 3, make sure that you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was sprint number 4. And we need to do the calculations. I should probably just double check this with the okay. 574. Not bad. Making progress. That's what matters. Goodness. I still did not go get my tea from the counter. That's probably why I'm yawning. At this rate, it might just become dinner tea. Because I'm feeling lazy and don't really feel like getting up for it. How we doing? Let's see. Jen said, I was trying to set up a mailing list and a landing page. You're terrible at these things. You can only try it, right? I did look up and I found out that the 1984 Frankenweenie movie is $1.99 on Prime Video to buy it for streaming, I guess. I mean, to stream it to your personal computer, not to stream to others, but whatever. Anyway, so Laura said sweet in response to that. Heather and CB were talking about Papa from, from Oliver. Okay. CB got 157 words. Excellent. Good job. CB said, BA. CB, BA. BA says, you finished your 3rd Halloween movie today and started on the 4th. Wow, you're in a real Halloween mood for research, right? Rachel says, I got signed up on Drafted Digital and looking at all the video tutorials, you had to stop and go to TikTok and you found an awesome bunch of joy there. Nice. Excellent. Megan says, you're still working on the layout of this memory care facility. There are so many buildings / rooms to consider. Yes. And because you also have to make sure there's a cafeteria dining area. There's a laundry area, the nursing station, the nurse's office for locked up medications and things. Mail room, or at least like a little mail cubby. However many resident rooms you want, a library, and sort of like a game room type thing, a lounge usually of some sort. Yeah, there's lots of rooms. Precious got 68 words. Excellent. Good job. Rachel says, I needed to figure out where to make a map for your prequel. Might be useful for the other books too. Yeah, generally, if you're going to make a map, it will be useful for more than one. Precious says, you realized you need to research. Yep. Infirmary, yes. Probably yes. Yeah. BA says, yes, it is research. I mean, the Escape to Groton is about wizards. So, yes. Okay, what time is it? It is 4:46. I think we have time for a shorter session. About 15 minutes. Close enough. Close enough. All right, so number 1, save your document. Make sure you save all your progress. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. 3, make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. Cool down sprint, 15 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was the end of that sprint. I think it was around 315-ish. I'll do the calculations later, but yeah. Not terrible, not bad at all. Pretty good sprint overall. I think I got close to 2K. I don't think I broke 2K, but I think I got close to it. So I might just do a couple of extra sprints this evening, or maybe I'll save it for tomorrow. Who knows? Anyway, that was a pretty good sprint. Jen says, I wish Drafted Digital had a link to all of my books and not just individual ones. Okay. Gotcha. Precious is outlining on paper so it doesn't hurt your eyes anymore. Gotcha. Yep. Computer light does have an impact. I did pop Devin's playlist in the chat in case you need another place to go after this. Heather says, thanks for the stream. You're welcome. BA accomplished more research in the form of movies. And CB got an extra 54 words. Excellent. Good job. Yeah. Okay. Well, I am happy that I have gotten at least this much revised and done. So I will be able to mark a couple things off of my Kanban board, which is great. Don't forget to save your documents, which is what I just did. Save your documents and make sure that you get up and stretch every once in a while. All that kind of fun stuff. And I will be back next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3, and Sundays, 2 to 5. So I will see y'all soon and see y'all in the chats if I don't see you on my lives. So, all right, have fun. Don't forget, Kat is also streaming over on Twitch at Kat Leo Writing, and you can have some fun there as well. All right, bye y'all.